What's up, you guys? This is going to be a pick a card reading, and this was inspired by one of my subscribers slash clients. So I'm not gonna say her name, but you know who she is. I'm gonna refer to her as AG. AG is a very lovely person. She asked a question for one of my happy hour reads, and I thought it was like a very good question to ask. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna turn that into a pick a card. So it's kind of long overdue. I think she asked this like last week. But her question is, what is this romantic connection teaching me? Or what is spirit wanting me to learn from this romantic connection? So this could be a current romantic connection or past romantic connection or relationship, interest, whatever. Take what resonates. I'm going to shuffle on camera because this is like one of those things I want you guys to really see that I'm like when I'm shuffling. First of all, I never manipulate my cards. Like, I don't want anybody to think, because when you watch pick a cards, like, you don't get to see the cards shuffled sometimes. Like, not everybody does that. I don't do it often because it consumes a lot of time. So I would suggest, like, if you guys are one of those people that don't care and you trust whatever, I'll leave the timestamps once the reading starts. But I'm going to shuffle on camera because this is like a very sensitive topic for some people and also very serious. I want you guys to see that I'm not bluffing, and when I pull cards, I don't see what I'm getting. Sometimes I do see them, but I don't fully get the message that's coming out of them until I actually look at everything laid out. So let's see. Divine Spirit asks for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for all those who are here to receive a message and who are meant to receive a message from their ancestors or spiritual guides, their angels, the Most High. Most of all, Divine Spirit, please show me or help me to pull the right cards that are going to explain their situations flawlessly and perfectly. I also asked for divine protection during this reading, that no egotistical energies come through, no deceptive energies come through, no lower vibrational energies or beings come through this reading. Archangel Michael, I also ask for your double protective shield around me as I do this reading. And also for those who are asking that their angels and ancestors, I ask for permission that they come through to help me as well. As a collective who are drawn to certain numbers, symbols, piles, or images, that they be drawn to the correct pile of cards, Divine Spirit. Okay, please also allow me to fully be present in this reading and leave my energies at the door. Leave anything that I have personally going on within myself to subside, and only to fully tap into my higher self and tap into these energies. Thank you. And allow me to be a divine vessel for the Most High God, these loving angels and spirit guides and ancestors who wish to help. Thank you. So 4 piles, Divine Spirit. For pile number 1, please show me how things started within this connection that pile number 1 people are going to be drawn to. How did this connection begin? Pile number 2 people. How did this connection begin? This might be a lengthy reading, y'all. I'm just saying, obviously, because I'm shuffling. I have like tons of cards that I'm going to use. Pile number 3. How did this connection begin? And on top of that, I think it's going to be lengthy also because of all the messages that are going to come through. Pile number 4. How does this connection, or how did it begin? And that was the Before Tarot, in case you guys are interested in the decks I'm using. Okay, present energy. What is the present energy within all 4 connections? Pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. What are the present energies? And that was the Golden Universal Tarot that I'm using. Pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. What is the potential future hold of these connections? What is the potential future hold for each connection, Divine Spirit? This is the After Tarot, in case you guys are interested in this deck. I think I put it upside down. Let me see. I don't want to see the card, but I have to. Okay, I think I did do it upside down. Nope. Okay. So that was those ones. And then I'm going to look at where each person is within the connection. Okay, so where is person 1? So you guys might resonate with more than one side, or you guys can resonate with one side or the other. So I'm not gonna specify it to like be person 1 is you or person 2 is the other person. Just take whatever resonates. So person 1, where are they currently at within this connection? Okay, and then I'm gonna go back to these cards. By the way, these cards are the Heal Yourself reading cards, and I'm going to use the Sacred Power reading cards for what is person number 1 learning currently within this connection or situation. Am I doing this right? I hope I am. Okay. Now back to person 2. Person 2, same thing. What are they dealing with within this connection? Okay, and what is the lesson that they are currently learning? Person number 2. Okay, let me put these at the bottom. And then I'm going to pull some angel tarot cards. The angel tarot. What is it that everyone's guides and ancestors and spiritual team who are closely working in this situation or this connection and the Most High God, what is it that you wish to deliver? Okay. 2 cards came out for pile number 1. These cards are sticking out for pile number 2. Can I get another card for pile number 3? Pile number 4. What is their angels and spiritual team? Their spiritual team want to say to them in relation to this connection. Okay, last but not least is the karma cards, which will tell us what is the purpose of this connection. So you have to do this because it reads out entire messages. So you have 3 aspects of, or 3 different cards that you have to read. You have the planets, you have the signs, and the houses. So this is based off of the astrology format. And this is probably one of the first cards I ever dealt with because my brother owned these cards like a few years ago. And this was probably the first deck of cards I ever got my hands on, ever used. Probably had no business going through his stuff, but I did. And I was like, ooh, these are accurate. It scared me because I didn't know anything about how to use tarot, how to use oracle cards or anything like that, fortune cards. But I was just like drawn to pull with these and they resonated, and it was kind of scary how that happened. I was like, oof, these resonate. These are the karma cards. So my brother put me onto these years ago, and I got my first, I think I bought these for Christmas. I think I bought these for myself for Christmas, like 2 Christmases ago. So I only use them on special occasions. Okay. Signs go second. Houses are third, right? Oop, I don't want to mess this up. So signs. Planet signs, houses. Planet signs, houses. Okay. That's how it's supposed to be read. Again, these are the karma cards. Okay, so my setup looks a little ashy right now because I have all these cards over here. So that's how I do it. And this can be time consuming and stuff. So that's why I hardly ever shuffle on camera, especially with pick a cards, because it takes so much time. So, but if you guys are cool with it, cool. Okay, so Scooter, come on, Scooter. Okay, so the pile chose. Okay, pile options start at $9.50. So took me 10 minutes to shuffle these cards. So I'm going to give you guys a moment to reflect on the cards that resonate with you. So you guys can be drawn to more than one pile for more than one connection, and that's completely fine. So you have pile number 1, which is the sunglasses, pile number 2, which is the camera, pile number 3, which is the guitar, and pile number 4, which is the scooter. So yeah. Then I'm going to write down my timestamp so we can get started. I would highly suggest you guys giving yourself a moment to reflect on the cards that resonate with you and pause the video. But before we do so, I just have to put the disclaimer out there that these readings are meant to be for entertainment purposes only. However, as an intuitive and energy reader, I do put my energy into these readings, my true intuition into them. So I do these for those who are meant to resonate. I understand that as a collective, not everybody in that collective pool is going to resonate with these messages. If they resonate with you, you will know, you will feel it. For those of you who do not resonate, it's not for you, okay? It has nothing to do with spirit or me not reading it or whatever, right? It's just not for you, okay? So no need to get butthurt or anything if something comes out that you don't like. Unless it resonates with you, you know, that's something you're going to have to heal or whatever. But if it doesn't resonate, just, it's not for me. All right. So I will give you guys a moment to tap into what resonates with you. Okay. So whatever resonates with you, go off of that. Okay, go off of that. So you guys can give yourself some time to pause the video. If you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, you guys can check the description box below for more information, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So no more talking. Mm-hmm. 12. All right, what's happening, pile number 1? So if you guys were drawn to the sunglasses, let's go ahead and take a look at your reading. I'm just going to excuse these cards right quick so that we can slowly tap into the current piles at hand so we don't get thrown off. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to save the karma cards for last. The angel cards last. Okay. So let's look at the past, present, and future of this situation. So when I do future pulls, this is potential future energies because nothing is necessarily always set in stone. We all have our free will. So yeah, okay. So let's see how this began. The Magician. So this could have been a situation where this connection was manifested by both of you or one of you. So some of you guys could have prayed or asked for something specifically. You could have said something like, I'm tired of the F-boys or the F-girls. I want a real love relationship, or I want some more friends. I want some real friends. And then you manifested this person through your intentions. I feel, or it could have been the other person. So someone, more than likely, could have been Gemini or Pisces energy. Doesn't have to be. It could have been during a Pisces or Gemini season. But someone spoke their desires into existence. And that's how this all came to fruition. Then you have the present energy, which is the Ace of Cups. So there's some current healing that's taking place. Could be releasing. You could currently be going through a healing process within this connection, or finally letting go or releasing some sort of aspect of this connection, or trying to release something or release this person. Potential future is the Ace of Wands. So something is going to lead you. It could be a new phase, a new energy. You have all these ones. The Magician card is number 1. The Aces, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands are all ones. So there's like something like a new energy that's taking place. So you could be manifesting new energies, new changes, a fresh new start, whether with this person or without this person, or if it has anything to do with them or not. You're feeling inspired to change, start something anew in your life. Um, it could be something else that sparked your attention. It's kind of like when you could be feeling those initial feelings that you once felt in the beginning, unless this is the beginning stage of a connection or relationship where you just met this person or just, came across this person somehow. Um, I feel like there's still that feeling of, newness, or you guys are remembering what it felt like when you first encountered this person or when you first met them. And there could be something driving you to experience that again, or find that spark again, or find something similar that made you feel this way with someone else or in something else. Could be creatively, or you want to create that spark elsewhere. So that's past, present, and future energies. All right, so let's see where both of you guys are within this situation right now. So let's see, person number one. So you may resonate with person number one, or you may resonate with person number two. Take what resonates. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So it says, unleash your creativity. So right now where you're at with this whole situation is you are trying to utilize your creative energies. You did have the Ace of Wands. So you're trying to manifest or create something. You guys could be trying to utilizing energy of what you took out of this current connection or past connection. If it's, long gone, take that energy and utilize it to manifest someone similar, or like take the things that you liked about this person and utilize that. So this robot can represent you building a partner that suits you, or, a connection, whether it's a friendship or a family bond, all of those connections in one. You're trying to create that. If this is about this person, then you're willing to like ask spirit for what you want, or pray, or set the intention, or use law of attraction to kind of mold this person in a way. It could be manipulative, or it could be, genuinely like you want this person to be their best self. So you're setting the intentions that this person's healed, they've released this, they've released that. So you're utilizing some sort of creative energies. You also have the Magician, which is all about, manifesting and the law of attraction, and using that inner alchemy within yourself, that universal power that we all have. And I feel like you're kind of like this magician, or this, I feel like for most of you, this is you, but it could be the other person. So you are using your creative energy. And this is number 31. Number 3 is the number of creation, the Holy Trinity. So this could be your higher self, could be your spirit, your physical body, working as one. And then you have number 1, which is beginnings and enlightenment energy. So what are you learning? Divine consciousness. So what are you learning currently within this connection is your own universal power to create and to manifest, and your experiences to see, even outside of this connection, to see just how powerful you can be. Maybe you've underestimated your gifts, and this isn't about manipulation. This is about seeing exactly with your own eyes just how powerful the universe is, and how powerful God is, and your angels, your guides, your ancestors, and yourself, and how everything is connected. So it could be much deeper than that, but in short, that's what I'm picking up. So that's person number 1. So let's look at person number 2. Beauty, number 17, and Animal Kingdom. So one person, and there's also a snake in this card, which is funny because you have the Animal Kingdom here. So something about animal totems. They could be having dreams about animals. They're starting to see the beauty in things about themselves, their flaws, whoever person number 2 is, whether it's you or the other person. They're starting to see the beauty in their, the things about themselves that are, what people quote unquote say is like our animalistic side, our ego, our pride, our physical bodies, that animal instinct or aspect and trait of us all, they're seeing that about themselves, or you are seeing the beauty about yourself, and the things that maybe triggered you, or once triggered you, or made you feel like you weren't good enough. You know, the deception of the mind. You're finding beauty in those things because you're able to discern how to reverse that or see past it, or it helps you to accept and embrace yourself. Person number two, whoever that is. And then animal kingdom, they have a lot of divine protection around them. They're also learning to trust their intuition. They're also learning how to discern between things that serve them and don't serve them. They're also learning something about humbleness as well. So I get a lot of different energies with this. They might be going through a spiritual awakening. They have some very powerful energies in this card. So that's where they're currently at within this journey or the situation with this connection specifically. So last but not least, let's see what the lesson, what is this meant to teach you? You got the first house. That's interesting. You got Gemini. What did I say? Something about Gemini. Then you have Uranus. So this could have started off as like spiritually wanting to be recognized in some way, to be noticed, to be seen in some way. It doesn't have to be like egotistically, but for some of you it could have been, you know, to be understood by someone, and you feel like you and this person may have shared some sort of similarities. You guys might have thought that you know, yeah, like this person could understand you, you know, who you were wanting to become. You felt like this person may have been able to understand you. Something about reinventing yourself. So the whole purpose of this, it says who you are, information to explain an unusual example. So this could be backwards. I think it goes like, sorry, I think it goes, yeah. So who you are, an unusual example of importance to explain. So that doesn't make any sense either way you read it. Your desires a different way of looking at communication about what? It makes sense reading it this way. So they have like the action aspect, and then the blue is the outcome. You read it a different way. So it actually makes sense this way. I'm going to turn it around. That does not make any sense. Yeah, I feel like this connection is more so about you finding yourselves. It's kind of like you had to go through this connection to see who you are first. Maybe seeking this person out to kind of explain who you are and help you to validate why you want certain things or why you desire certain things. Because these phrases don't make any sense together. Your actions resulting from fluctuations of unexpected change. So you've gone through a metamorphosis. That's what it seems like with this Gemini card. For some of you guys, this could be one of those connections where you feel like it's a twin flame thing because you do have polar energies. You have these masks here. Then you have these two energies that look like they're intertwined. And then you have these like with all these different reflections. So it could have been a situation where you feel like this is my soulmate, this is my twin flame, whatever. I'm not here to debate any of those things. So just take what take what resonates with you. But it's kind of like this interaction or this connection or just realizing this person helps you to find aspects about yourself and vice versa. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if that made any sense at all, but that's what I'm picking up. Okay. So let's see what your angels and guides have to say. These cards flew out of the deck. You have the Sun and the Three of Cups. The Sun is the angel of happiness, and the Three of Cups is celebration in this deck. So your angels and your guides are wanting you really to celebrate this connection for what it's brought you and what it's taught you. It's nothing wrong with, you know, if it's over or if it never panned out the way that you wanted it to, or nothing ever became of this connection. Doesn't necessarily mean that it was a waste of your time and energy. I feel like it was meant to inspire you and bring enlightenment to you. Also bring out an aspect of you that you didn't know was there. It's kind of like giving birth to a new aspect of yourself, but it was always inside of you. That seed just needed to be planted. So this connection to appreciate. It's not something to look at in a negative light whatsoever. So yeah, I hope that that resonates with you. I hope it wasn't too vague, because I feel like that wasn't all that clear, but I hope it was. The karma cards kind of threw me off because they weren't coming out with clear phrases, except for the opposite way. It was easier to read it the other way. So I hope that makes sense. But if you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, if you feel guided to do so, don't forget to check the description box below. Also, if you guys want to follow me on social media, my name is Walu Child Readings on both Facebook and Instagram. However, I'm more of a Instagrammer, so you guys can check me out on Instagram. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next reading, peace. What's up, camera folks? This is going to be your pick a card reading, and let's see what this the purpose of this connection. So I'm going to put the karma cards to the side for now. I'm also going to put the angelic guidance cards to the side and where things are with the connection. So let's look at where things are now, or the past, present, and potential future. So you have the Ace, or the King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So this could be a fire and earth situation, where it's like a fire sign and a water sign, or earth sign, maybe water. It could resonate for everybody, so just don't take that too literal. But how this all started, it could have been a connection that was like something about work, talents, business, status. Someone could be of a higher stature in this situation. It could also be that this is someone that is highly admired, or you admire this person, or they admire you. Getting Capricorn and Taurus energy, but of course this could be Virgo or any sign. But it did start off maybe as a work situation for some of you, or something to do with business, career, and things like that. So presently with the Ace of Pentacles, so there could still be offers on the table. There could be something that has the potential to grow into something deeper or stronger. Maybe someone is going to like pay for services, or to work with you, or to start a business together, or some sort of business proposal. Or it could be presently everyone is focusing on themselves and focusing on their career and their, you know, their own material life right now. That's what their focus is. So in the potential future, we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands can represent a fire sign person, like Leo energy strongly, or it could be Sagittarius and Aries, but it doesn't have to be. This could represent someone's confidence level. So there could be opportunities that's coming, because if you look at this card, it has the Ace of Pentacles in it with the King of Pentacles, and then we already have the Ace of Pentacles. So could be that someone is like building up the courage to offer something, or to pay for something. Like I said, this could be someone that wants to work with you, or wants to like give you something valuable. If it's not an opportunity or offer, it's like a gift of some sort. Something stable. It's a potential, but it's like, it's just a potential with the Ace of Pentacles. It can also represent a beginning of something too. So some of you guys, this could be a newness within a situation, or this could be that this is a fairly new situation or connection for some of you. I feel guided to clarify, because court cards are like kind of, they can be interpreted anyway, because they can usually represent people too. Queen of Cups. So water. I did pick up water too. So it could be water and earth signs together too, especially if it's water sign women and earth sign men. But I am getting that it was kind of like a dream or fantasy that started this all out. A dream, a goal, a fantasy of some sort. Yeah, the Star card. So it's a potential that something like a dream travel vacation or something that you've been waiting for or working towards could potentially come to fruition. Someone might take action towards the situation or the connection in a way that someone's been desiring to. So let's see what person number one's energy is. So you may resonate with person number one or person number two. So I'm not going to be too specific on who's who. So you have cycles card, and intimacy. Okay, so some of you guys, this could be like a spiritual connection to where you feel like this is your divine partner, whatever you want to call it, soulmate, twin flame, whatever. I'm not here to debate that it is or it isn't any of those concepts or things, but you have cycles. So whoever is person number one, where they're at with this connection is that they're going through some sort of lesson that they keep repeating over and over again. Like they're kind of going back in circles and maybe haven't fully gotten the lesson. It's maybe that they're still trying to understand the concept of the situation or this connection. This could be you, but it's like kind of going back and forth in circles and not really truly understanding this, not really getting what's happening or what's going on. Um, Someone looks confused or someone is confused about this. Like, what is this about? And that could be why you're here, because this could be your energy for sure, but it can also be the other person's energy. I'm going to clarify with the tarot, the cycles. Queen of Wands. So someone is not really fully feeling empowered by the situation. They don't really feel like they have any control at all whatsoever within this connection. Then the World card. Some of you guys may be thinking, is this my last person? Is this my one and only connection? Is this the person for me? So you're very confused and very stumped by this. Could be Leos, could be Capricorn, Taurus energies. Doesn't have to be just those specific signs, but that's what I'm picking up. Or should I end this? You know, or how do I end this? The Emperor. Yeah, some of you guys are like, is this my divine partner? Is this my divine masculine? Or you could feel like you're the divine masculine. You're wondering if this person is for you. Some of you may not feel like you're good enough. You could be going back and forth in your mind, like maybe I'm not good enough for this person, or this person feels like they're not good enough for you if this is the other person's energy. So that's where they're currently at with the connection. That's what they're currently dealing with within the connection. So let's see where the other person is, whether that's you or someone else. Okay, so you have entrapment with rest. So the entrapment card. So yeah, someone does feel stuck, and Spirit is like, when you're in that position of feeling stuck, drained, and you're kind of like obsessing over a situation, it leads you to a place of surrender and just like let it go, just relax. Okay, so both, seems like this group of people, you guys can be going through it just a little bit. The other person and you could be going through it. Doesn't have to just be one of you, but both of you kind of like, I don't know what to do. Like, what do I do? What should I do? I feel stuck. So you have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys are like so depleted energetically. You have the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So yeah, this group of people, you guys, this is you or the other person. Someone is feeling very inflicted and stressed out by this whole situation. They want to kind of either give it a rest themselves because it's driving them crazy, or Spirit's like, okay, until you get to a point where you're tired of being in this, because it's a lot of it is just like self destruction, I'm hearing, and self-deception too, I'm also hearing. So then you have the rest card. So you really do, you're being guided to just surrender, or this person is being guided to surrender and let go and stop worrying so much about the situation, because it's causing them or you to feel depleted and powerless, which is not what Spirit wants for you. So let's see what these, so you have the 9th house. So let's see what the purpose of this connection is. Signs, Capricorn, and Jupiter. I'm trying to remember how, okay, the blues are the outcomes. So I'm trying to figure out how this goes. I know the houses come first, but I can't remember if it's the signs and then the planets, which I believe it is. So, no, I think it's, I have to read this again because I'm trying to remember how this goes, because the phrases have to like line up, because it's a phrase with each within each card. Like they're like puzzle pieces. So spiritually, it says spiritual values, the granting of dedication to achieve. So spiritually, it's like it's pushing you to overcome and defeat the odds and the obstacles and like keep you going, motivating you. On a mental level, what the spiritual connection is meant to teach you, it says long range of thinking or travel, blessings from focusing on blank. Right? So maybe it goes like planets, signs, and then houses. Maybe. The granting of dedication to achieve spiritual values. Okay, there we go. Blessings from focusing on long range thinking or travel. Good fortune resulting from the rules imposed by what is to be shared. Okay, so this really is all about Capricorn and Jupiter stand out to me. So this is like defeating the odds and working and busting your butt to reach your goals. So this situation is really causing you to have faith in yourself, to see your fullest potential and live out your fullest potential. Because a lot of you guys may suffer from low self-esteem or self-doubt, and so does the other person. And this connection kind of motivates you to look at yourself from a higher place and actually either motivate each other or find motivation through yourself when this person doesn't validate you. So you guys might not validate each other in a way that you seek validation from everyone else in your life. This person doesn't do that for you, and you don't do that for them probably. So there's gifts on, there are blessings within this, and it's focusing ahead, not so much with the connection like, oh, are we going to get married? Are we going to have kids? Is this my twin flame? Is this my soulmate? It's more so like it causes you to think like long term about who you are and what you want within yourself in your own life. So you guys do share some sort of energies that desire to be happy, to live an abundant life, not just financially, but you know that you have to work. And it's also breaking down certain rules and things that have been programmed by either you've imposed them on yourself or other people have done that to you. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, so it's planets, signs, and then houses. Because I was like, wait a minute, that does not make sense. Okay, so let's see what your angels and guides want you to know. So you have Four of Pentacles, which represents control. Then you have the Knight of Wands, which is action. So you already have the Knight of Wands in the After Tarot. So some of you guys may be trying to control how things go with this connection, and Spirit is saying, like, you can't do that. This is not about what you're trying to make happen and when you want it to happen, and try to control the other person, and this other person trying to control you by allowing things to happen or not allowing things to happen. Like, you can't control either or. Things just are. This has to be organic. So if someone's trying to fight against what they're feeling or what they want, or trying to hide or run from their feelings or the lessons, it's not going to happen. And if people are trying to force and control this to be and to come together in some sort of way, it's not going to happen like that. It's going to happen how Spirit sees it being fit. So some of you guys are being pushed into a surrender mode. So that's what I'm picking up for pile number 2. If you guys resonated with this reading, feel guided to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you guys would like a personal reading, again, don't forget to check the description box. Follow me on social media if you guys are interested. I am both Walu Child Readings on Instagram and Facebook, but I'm more on Instagram than Facebook. So you guys might find a little more luck on there with me. So much love. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And until the next reading, peace. What's up there, everybody? Is this 39? Okay, so we're at 30. What's up, everybody? This is pile number 3. And this is going to be for those of you who are drawn towards the guitar. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap into the situation. I have to remember this. So it's planets, signs, and houses. Okay. Because I got a little confused with the other set of people. Like, wait a minute. These are not laid out right. All right. So let's tap into how this connection became to be. So you have Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So how this became to be with the before tarot is Page of Pentacles. So it happened due to some sort of wanting a desire to start anew within yourself, maybe freshly out of a relationship for some of you, freshly out of a job, and just like, okay, I'm finally just gonna do me. And it could also be through like school or work or something that you met this person, or through a coworker or someone that you go to school with, or you know this person from school or from some younger years. Maybe you guys met very young, or this could be still like in the beginning stages of the connection. But I feel like in the past, how this all began was it started off with someone just really trying to find themselves, and out of coming freshly out of some older energy, if that makes sense. So this could be a person that, like I said, just got out of a relationship, or just got out of a job, or got out of school and is like exploring life. So you have the Page of Swords as present energy. So someone could want to communicate. When it comes to like court cards, they can be a little tricky. So I'm going to clarify both court cards. Ooh. Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles flew out. So more court cards. So yeah, some of you guys, this could be like you just broke up with your husband or your wife. You guys got a divorce, or you guys have a child together, or you left someone that you had a child with, and that's how you met this person. So a water sign and an earth sign potentially type of connection, but doesn't have to be. And then presently, let's clarify that. Page of Swords. Let's clarify that. Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So, yeah, someone is like kind of feeling like there's no communication. You cut me off, you blocked me, or we're just not speaking, we're not talking, whether it be because we're on good or bad terms, or someone's just feeling like you diss me. Someone may be very angry and wants someone to know how they feel. They want the other person to know how they feel. Like, you played me, you rejected me. Both people feel rejected, or feel like the other person tried to one up them, or tried to make them feel less than or something. That's what's going on in the head of someone. You got earth sign and air energies as well, and you got some water, but it doesn't mean that there's not any fire here. But this is mainly what I'm picking up. So it could be a lot of emotions involved, a lot of negative thinking involved, a lot of stubbornness maybe for some people. The Two of Cups is the potential future. So there could be a forgiving energy. There could be some sort of healing between the two of you. Could also be a togetherness of some sort. After some sort of ending. I don't feel guided to clarify that, but yeah, that's a potential for some of you. Like, this could be a coming together of some sort, or at least a forgiving energy. So let's see where person one is within this connection, and what are they currently learning. So you may resonate with pile or person one or person two, so just take what resonates. So person one, what they're dealing with within the connection is patience. So someone is learning to have patience with not just the other person, but themselves, which is going to create a major shift and change. So if you can just be calm, cool, collected, whoever is pile or person one, sorry, whoever is person one, if you can just allow yourself to just remain calm, because what you're needing to learn, or what you are learning, is reflection. It's like not everything is what it seems. So you got to go within first to understand. And it's like, that's why Spirit's saying to have patience, because there may be things out on the surface that don't make sense, or it might appear to be one way, but it's like you have to really tap into how you feel, because there could be some deception with what you're picking up on the outside of things and on the surface. Maybe some people are not showing you everything about themselves or truly how they feel. Some people may be operating off of their ego, but when you go within, you'll find the truth of the situation, or you'll really be able to hear how you feel, rather than trying to find the answers outside of yourself. So that's where person number one is, whoever that may be. That's where they are. So then we're going to see where person number two is, whoever that may be. Retreat and sexual arts. So where they're at within the connection is like there's a strong like sexual desire, sexual chemistry, could be some fantasizing going on. This could be something that kind of helps them to heal, or helps them feel at peace. You know, they might spend some time like spirits kind of trying to teach them through this that they can find solitude, maybe not just sexual energy, but just the yearning and the desire to have their mate or to have just love, period. Doesn't have to be a specific person, but just that energy of the type of love they want, that they can go within themselves and really just feel. And it's a healing thing. Like spirit wants them to feel the energy rather than look outside of themselves, you know, all because sexuality is meant to and heighten